So Craig, an opening day defeat,
Yep.
what were your thoughts on the performance?
I think it's probably the worst performance we've put in, really. I'm sat here now, stood here now. It's not something that I expected, but it is what it is. We've got to take it on the chin. A lot of disappointing lads in there, and my job is to pick them up, and away we go. Leagues are not won and lost on the first game of the season. It's obviously massively disappointing. I don't think a lot of things went for us today. I don't know. Obviously, it's obviously a big occasion as well. With 18 months or so being out of it, and I think there were a lot of nerves there. I think we needed an early goal, but fair play. I think you've got to look at my notes I put in before the game. Let's not take anything away from Yorkshire Amateur. They're a good side. They've got some good players in there, and they will be up there. You see my programme notes. I think they'll be a top 6 side. There's no doubt about that. And the better side won today, but we live to fight another day, and yeah, we move on.
The likes of Casey Stewart, Fernando Moke and Roy Fogarty caused the defence problems in that first 25 minutes. Were you disappointed with that?
Yeah, I think, though, to be honest with you, I think in the first 20 minutes before they actually scored, I think we should have. I think there was a set play that went in there, we missed an early chance. I've gone in behind them a couple of times. I thought we should have probably picked a better pass in the first 20 minutes to try and open them up, when we have got in behind them. And then we got hit with a sucker punch, we got hit with a counter attack, and fair play to them. Casey Stewart's played he's a good player, he played a great ball in behind, and away he goes and away he scored. A simple counter attack, simple thing like that. And probably the most disappointing thing for me is that it's not what problems their front three caused us. It's kind of we in the first 20 minutes in the game being positive, doing things the right thing, like I said, could have took some chances, and if we get a goal up, things might be differently, but we let they take a chance to take a goal, and we just get our heads down. We went flat, we went in ourselves, we were scared to get the ball and pass, and that's the most disappointing thing for me. It's not the result, because at the end of the day it's going to be a long all season. I've said it many a times that there's going to be a lot of positives, negatives. It's the closest I've seen this league in levels wise. There ain't going to be no front runners. It's going to be there's going to be quite a lot of teams in the mix, and it's going to level itself out. But like I said, the disappointing thing for me that when we go 1-0 down, we just went flat, went in ourselves, and we just completely changed what we've done over the last 2 months.
At half time you brought on Aleksandrs Starcenko, and he seemed to have a positive impact. What did you make of his performance?
Alex was best player. There's absolutely no doubt in that. And I've just said to the lads in there, I take the blame for today. I don't blame them. I told them to get their heads up. I've told them to stick together. There's no been shoutings. There's no been any rollickings in there. But I've pinpointed Alex, and on an hindsight, maybe I should have set the team up a little bit more positively and played a different system. I think I should have. So I take and Alex would have been in that system. So I've told the lads in there, I take the blame for today. It's me that sets the team up. I'm the manager of this football club. It's me who's brought these lads in, and who I know will do extremely well for this club. There's no doubt in that. There's no doubt them boys in there will be successful for this club. Just not gone well for us today, and it's one of those. But Alex coming on second half, you're probably best player on pitch. There's no doubt in that.
Like the old cliche goes, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and we've got a game on Tuesday night at Sheffield FC. How much will we be looking for a reaction, and what sort of things will we be looking from your side that was different today?
I think just being braver, and I think again I'll go back to the point. Maybe that's got to come from me. Maybe I've got to set the team up a little bit more braver in a way that from the start to allow us to do that, and I've got to have trust in these young boys here to play the football that we want to, and take the game to the opposition. And I want the main thing I want from the lads today is to go home. I've time with the families. I've smiles on their face. The first game's out of the way now. Look, there's all that's out of the way. It's down now to like you said, the marathon in many ways, and they've got to come Tuesday with not a better attitude, because I can't get a better set of players in there with that, but a little bit more brave, a little bit more positive, a little bit more calmer, you know, and hopefully execute the game plan that we've set for him from minute one and take 3 points.
What do you think you'll expect from Sheffield FC on Tuesday night?
Well, obviously it's a local derby, so it's going to be a massively competitive game. You know, we've watched them twice within pre-season, so we know they've got a lot of positives, but there's also negatives there for us to exploit. And we've got to, you know, try and go there and outshoot them and outscore them, and hopefully, you know, we get a little bit of luck and we get some referees as well that are a little bit more braver and a little bit more, you know, allowing the game to flow a bit, and we can hopefully come away with a positive result.
And finally, obviously the fans were backing at Sandy Lane, and that's probably a big positive from today. Yeah,
I do. I think the fans, you know, have been great. You see there at the end, they're still, you know, clapping the lads off. They're still cheering and still supporting us. You know, hopefully we can put a lot of smiles on people's faces and make it a lot bit more enjoyable than today. But you know, we've been beaten by a better side on the day. There's nothing to be ashamed about that, and we've got to go next day. We hopefully can, you know, bring a positive result here next Saturday. You know, where the fans, you know, are clapping us off, but with a positive result behind us.